Hey, Toby. Hey, Andrew. I used to see the front of the Amazing Spider-Man 2 we'll watch, and now I'm back in the front of the new screen of the no Spider-Man No Way Home. Even you were there, and you will be a Spidey together. Yeah, it's more than usual for one to play Spider-Man. We're all both Spider-Mans. And don't forget that I will be Spider-Man and on the screen. And Spidey can. Spider-Man, you're not in the screen on the movie because you cannot even see it on the screen for with your classic. Oh man, that sucked. It's time to big review, GGP fans. Today we're going to take a look at the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man from a Mafex of Medicom toy from the Japan. So here we got all this small packaging. I'm going to see the top of the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yes, it's been released almost like 11 years when it's been released in theaters. As you can see, the figure, all the accessories, a head scan, and as you see on the inside of this, on the box and what it says, you can see on the name of the bottoms on the brand. The right side of the box, you can see on the Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is an MFX, and then number one, 248. This is the Amazing Spider-Man action figure, and then the figure, and it's going to point at the Max, aka Electro. On the left side, you can see the same thing, and on top, and then see a Spider-Man that's shooting the webs, and it's the same thing. On the back of the packaging, from the nice of the see the figures, all the poses, and then Peter Parker head, and you can see the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and the Amazing Spider-Man action figure, and you can see here. This is like from Japanese and Chinese, and then seeing the Marvel. So that's it for the box. And without further ado, let's take a close look of the amazing. Here we got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man from Mafex in Japan. He's definitely the figure of this. It will be amazing. I can't wait for the articulation for the pose. So let's take a closer look at it. After seeing this figure that came out about like 2015, something like that, from 10 years ago. Yeah, this definitely looks on this head sculpt, the looks. I see the mask on his lenses, on his love amazing. I had to say is a likeness of the Andrew Garfield of Spider-Man. He's one of the best Spider-Man actor when he played as a teenage days. When the Tobey Maguire was my favorite childhood as Spider-Man when I was a kid. For now, and I'm like almost a 14 years old and watched the Amazing Spider-Man with their Blu-ray being released after the Avengers Age of Ultron. But now there's a costume looks so accurate of design of the red and blue, and I love this Spider-Man emblem. Looks amazing, all the webs, and I can say this. This is a one definitely of the design of this suit is previous on the first The Amazing Spider-Man on the original suit, and I love the back of the emblem with the red. Yeah, I can see that for over the poses in the intro. And then I had to say that I love the darker blue spandex, and I love Spidey boots. Looks amazing, and then the textured on the feet, on the red, on the soles, and colorized. Yes, it is definitely love the amazing figure. Articulation of Spider-Man's head can fully rotate. It had to pretty good, and it had to make sure the movement when fully rotated and a little bit and up and down slightly. Does have it tilt to side to side. Yeah, they can see a neck joint and up and down, and the neck tilts and side to side. And yeah, oh, I'm Spider Man. I'm Spider Man. And yeah, and it's, yeah, for the dance and for likely, but he doesn't do that for over Tobey Maguire's and Bully Maguire. His arms can fully rotate and go in and out of the poses, and rotation shoulder, upper joints, and armpits, and you can see how the full movements. I love that. And rotate at the bicep and bend it 2 points at the elbow. Rotate at the wrist. You're gonna go in and out. And oh, I forgot to hand the web shooters and when see detail. It does have an up crunch for the back and to tilt a little bit of side to side, just slightly. And it has a full waist articulation. Yeah, I can see how on the lower waist and the up and down, and also this on side to side. And his legs can go forward and back, and I love in and out and almost spidey splits. And you can see the lower hip and does it have a little bit of rotated thigh cut and bent in 2 points at the knee. And does have a rotation of the boots, and the ankles can fully rotate it, pivot forward and back, and it does ankle pivot side to side, and he has toes articulation. Spider-Man comes with tons of the accessories. He comes with of his total 14 hands. Wow, that's a lot. He comes out of his fisted hands, and one of his on the web crawl, something like that, and then like a superhero landing, how like a web crawl, and comes with his holding of his Spider-Man's mask, and then unmasked to see the Peter Parker, and comes to life, and then give a second, and then he comes with his like under some sort of the holding the Spider-Man mask. Oh, wait, nope, it's not. It comes on his two pointing hands and pointing at the Max to stay out of trouble, and costumes give us away. And then he comes over his over the holding over his over the webs to swinging and the dynamic and the web swinging, and he comes with his of whip hands when he goes to the poses Spider-Man rock and roll, and then yeah, Spider-Man doesn't have a rock. But now it comes with his of a web crawl with the magnetic with the comes which one, and if you go to the refrigerator and you go into the bathroom area and the laundry machines, and yeah, and you can see what it comes to if it comes to the magnetic web crawl. Spider-Man comes with the extra of the ankles, and then one of is in a regular, and the second is at the ankles with the magnetic of seeing this, yeah, as a nice the magnetic, and it comes to the put in whichever the crawl or whatever you want it. It comes with all this seeing the webs. Yeah, they love all the detail, the clear all these webs. You can see from them only put on in his wrist and with all the spider web shoots, whatever you want. And it is shorter and comes over the shoulder. And you can see how it was long of the web shooter, very long. Yeah, as you can see, if you can put in right in the hands, and also has on the on the width and the wrist, and lovely detail of the Spider-Man's on the web. Spider-Man comes of the display space. I love the clear plastic display stand, and also the standard of the waist cradle, or also it comes on his and the crotch, some sort of. And I in here this is a clear rod when I put in into the a cradle with a dynamic pose, and you use a hands free, whatever you wanted. I could have put it a short video on it and seeing the dynamic Spider-Man poses just like in the movie. I love it. Or right here it does have a crotch, something like that. I don't know. And I really love the detail of all the clear plastic of this display stand. Now you get the Andrew Garfield Peter Parker head. I love the head scan. It looks amazing. It looks like an Andrew Garfield. Nice and detailed of his, and this nice and scan. Looks like he's a calmer and then glare look. On his hair, on his look like a little hair, a beard or something. And you see it on the mask with the cover over the neck, and you see how the Spider-Man revealing the half of his mask. And definitely to see how he has returned as the Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home, along with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and also Tom Holland Spider-Man from MCU. Hey, I'm in the one and I'm in Spider-Man No Way Home movie. It was amazing. And I always said it about it was a Photoshop because no, I'm not in the movie, but we'll see. Because I'm back. I have foreseen like the Sandman, even the Lizard, Electro, because Max, my Max, in this amazing, and even Dr. Connors. And I had to say that on the screen. Isn't that amazing? Right? Right?
Quit while you're ahead, unless you want to die.
Oh no, that ninja lady from Japan has a knife. That's just a small weakness. Small knives!
That soul edge in your possession. It's time to hand it over.
Not the other knife. Not my soul edge's fragment. I don't have any!
I guess I have no choice but to kill you.
Size comparison time. Now the Spider-Man figure is a little bit how it's tall than of this Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, which is I had to fell in off. This figure is quite about like wiggling off and to stand by the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. His house taller than 12-inch Marvel Spider-Man with the original classic costume. Because the Howard is taller of the DC Comics Batman from Gotham Knight 1/6 scale figure. 3 Spider-Mans, and I had to say is one of the best of the articulated poses and the accessories and display. And yes, this is definitely one of the best, the amazing Spider-Man figure that I ever forgotten. Which is, I didn't get a chance in Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which is, I had to go to get it, or maybe not into, which is a very coolest thing, and I have known one of the best of the Spider-Man of the movies, and whatever you like it is at all, the fans around the world watching the amazing Spider-Man trilogies. The fans wanted the amazing Spider-Man 3 coming out after the Spider-Man No Way Home. Overall, I mean, really enjoyed of this amazing Spider-Man 2 figure from the eBay. Thank you so much for my brother order eBay. And you can find this figure of the entertainmentsearth.com or go to bigbadtoystore.com and go to eBay from Canada. You should do a like this button, click the notification bell, and subscribe for more videos in the playlist and the contacts. And I'll see you all in the next amazing video.
Yeah, I could get used to this. I mean, sure, I went a little arachnobatic on Kong.
Where am I?
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm Batman.
Yeah, I know Batman, and Batman is not that frickin' jacked. What did you eat? O'Hearn? I mean, where did you even come from?
I came through a random portal, and it just sent me here.
Jeez, man, do you need some water?
I haven't drunk water in 5 years. Water are for pussies.
Guess I'm that then.
I've been drinking nothing but milk, mixed with protein powder, and Monster energy drinks.
Yeah, good luck making it to 30.
Someone just broke into that car. I have to go stop him.
What the? Who the hell are you?
I'm Batman.
What are you? Ah! This is my mom's car, you idiot!
Miguel, we have another Batman coming to a Spider-Man dimension problem again.